For centuries, this narrow stretch of water, the Dardanelles, has defined empires. It is the gateway between Europe and Asia, a strategic lifeline of history. But for just as long, it has been a formidable barrier. Until today. Welcome to the New Silk Road. You are looking at the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge, the longest suspension bridge in the world. This is not merely steel and concrete, it is a monumental act of defiance against geography and wind. With a record-breaking main span of exactly 2,023 meters, it shrinks a historic journey that once took hours by ferry into a seamless 6-minute drive. This structure doesn't just connect two landmasses, it connects the past with a high-speed future. This is where engineering meets the impossible. To understand how this 2-kilometer leap is possible, we must look at the brute force of engineering holding it up. We are now standing on the massive Asian anchorage block. This isn't just a block of concrete, it is a gravity-defying fortress designed to resist 65,000 tons of pulling force. Look closely at this cable. It is the spine of the entire structure. It is not a single piece of steel, but an intricate masterpiece of industrial weaving. 148 individual strands, each made of high-tensile steel wires. If you were to unbraid this single cable, the wire inside would stretch around the Earth twice. The genius here lies in the air spinning method used to construct these cables in place, strand by strand, high above the water. This intricate web of steel connects the sky-high towers to the seabed, creating the perfect balance of tension and compression. The red tower you saw earlier is simply squeezing down, while these cables are pulling with the strength of a battleship anchor. The result is a roadway that floats, not on water, but on pure structural physics. Now, let's experience the scale from the driver's seat. We are looking down the main artery of the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge, a massive, 8-lane asphalt deck that seems to float nearly 80 meters above the churning currents of the Dardanelles. From this perspective, the sheer engineering discipline required to maintain this perfectly straight, 4-kilometer ribbon of steel and concrete is staggering. Notice the width, 45 meters, designed not just for traffic capacity, but for aerodynamic stability. The road deck is constructed using massive, twin-box steel segments, carefully streamlined to slice through the fierce, unpredictable winds that funnel through this strait. This isn't just a bridge, it's a high-speed highway suspended in the void. Engineers had to account for extreme thermal expansion, ensuring this entire structure can breathe, expanding and contracting by several meters depending on the season, without compromising the riding surface. As we accelerate toward the Asian Tower, you realize the profound achievement. They have turned a dangerous, hour-long maritime crossing into a 6-minute commute over the impossible. Now, we pull back to appreciate the pure geometry of this triumph. From this altitude, the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge reveals itself not just as infrastructure, but as a minimalist sculpture of unparalleled precision. We are looking at a perfectly balanced system. The distance between the two iconic red towers is exactly 2,023 meters, a symbolic number chosen to honor the centenary of the Republic of Turkey. But this measurement is also an engineering marvel. To support this unprecedented span, the main cables required immense strength, leading to a design where the towers are significantly taller than the Eiffel Tower. The bridge forms a perfect H shape across the water, linking the Gallipoli Peninsula on the European side with Lapseki on the Asian side. Notice the relationship between the main span and the shorter side spans. This ratio is critical for stability and load distribution. This view emphasizes how the entire structure is a delicate dance of forces: compression in the towers, massive tension in the cables, and equilibrium in the deck. It is a masterclass in structural elegance applied to brutalist scale. We conclude our journey at the summit of human ambition. We are standing higher than any point on either peninsula, over 300 meters above the Dardanelles. This is the crown of the 1915 Çanakkale Bridge. Look closely at the engineering here, the intricate network of massive bolts and plates, forged to tolerances of millimeters, that connects the gargantuan steel cables you saw earlier to the tip of the tower. This final connection point transfers the weight of the entire 4-kilometer roadway into the Earth itself. This structure is not just a monument to logistics, it is a profound symbol of national pride and historical memory. The red color of the towers, the 2,023-meter main span, and this flag waving at the apex are all deeply intentional. They connect this modern marvel to the historic battle that defines this region. The bridge is officially named in honor of the 1915 Çanakkale victory, ensuring the legacy of the past supports the infrastructure of the future. What was once a place of profound conflict is now a global nexus of peace, commerce, and engineering brilliance. This is the new gateway to two worlds, now united as one. The 1915 Çanakkale Bridge is more than a shortcut. It is proof that when human ingenuity, vision, and sheer willpower collide, we can reshape our world. It represents a triumph of engineering over history, turning a historic fault line into a bridge of unity. If this journey into the heart of modern engineering inspired you, and you want to explore more of the incredible feats that define our planet, then subscribe and hit the bell icon now. Join our community as we continue to uncover the stories behind the world's most ambitious projects. And don't keep this discovery to yourself. Think of your best friend, the one who loves technology, history, or just big ideas. Share this video with them right now. Great engineering is meant to be shared. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next project.